Welcome to our focused explainer on a really fundamental concept for your IGCSE business exam, opportunity cost. In the next few minutes, Benita and I are going to make sure you can define it, apply it, and most importantly, secure those full marks.
Okay, let's just dive straight in. Every single business decision, from the smallest startup to a giant airline, involves making a choice. But what is the real cost of making that choice? Benita, can you give us the precise, exam-ready definition?
So let's kick things off with that absolutely crucial definition. Certainly, Alex. Opportunity cost is the next best alternative foregone when a choice is made. Now, the words here are so important. To get both marks in an exam, you absolutely have to include next best and foregone. Next best is key because it's not every alternative you could have chosen, just the second best one. And foregone, well, that's just a slightly fancier way of saying given up. If you miss one of those keywords, you're going to miss a mark. It's as simple as that.
Excellent. That's super clear. So let's put this into practice and see it in action with a real-world example from the aviation industry.
Exactly. Just imagine you're sitting in the Emirates boardroom. You've got a multi-billion-dollar budget for new planes, but here's the thing, it's finite. You can't just buy every single plane you want, so a tough choice has to be made. And this really shows you what that choice looks like. On one side, you've got the giant Airbus A380, the double-decker. It's perfect for those high-capacity routes between major hubs, like Dubai to London. But on the other side, you've got the newer, smaller, and way more fuel-efficient Airbus A350. That one's ideal for opening up new, less-traveled routes. The problem is, they can't just have an unlimited number of both.
And, well, the decision was made. Emirates actually chose to change its order, going for more of the A350s to give them more flexibility in their routes. So, Benita, what was the opportunity cost of that big decision?
Well, the opportunity cost is crystal clear. For every new A350 they decided to order, the opportunity cost was the A380 that was foregone. That was the next best alternative for their money. See, it's not the actual money they spent, but the plane they didn't buy.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. So let's switch gears and look at this from an examiner's point of view. How does this actually get tested? For this part, I'll play the examiner.
Okay, Benita, here we go. For 2 marks, define opportunity cost.
Right. For a perfect 2-mark answer, I would say, opportunity cost is the next best alternative that is foregone when a decision is made. That's it, full marks. Now, a 1-mark answer, that's usually something a bit vague, like it's what you give up when you make a choice. I mean, it's not totally wrong, but it's missing that essential key word, next best. And for 0 marks, oh, that's a classic mistake. A student might write, it's the money a business spends on a project. That's completely confusing opportunity cost with the actual price tag.
Right, so that precision is absolutely everything. So how does this one concept, opportunity cost, fit into the bigger picture of the syllabus?
That's a great question. Opportunity cost doesn't just exist on its own. It's a direct result of scarcity, which you'll remember is the fundamental economic problem. We have unlimited wants but limited resources. And because those resources, like capital, are scarce, a business has to decide how to allocate its factors of production. And guess what? Every single one of those choices creates an opportunity cost.
Fantastic. It all links together so neatly. Right, it's time for a final check-in. We've got a quick-fire question for everyone watching at home. Okay, picture this. Ryanair has a set marketing budget. They spend all of it on TV adverts. Their next best alternative was to launch a brand new social media campaign. So, what's the opportunity cost? Have a quick think. And the answer is the social media campaign that was foregone. It's as simple as that. Remember, it's not the money they spent on the TV ads. It's the next best option they had to give up to do it.
So there you have it, a core concept totally broken down. The final question we want to leave you with is this. Now that you really understand the true cost of what's given up, how will you evaluate the choices that the businesses you study are making day in and day out?